Hello YouTube, the Zyga back with a brand new video for you all. I hope you enjoyed the little explosion at the beginning. That is from the Uranium mod. I was about to say radioactive, but it's from the Uranium mod. And well, with that being said, I am showing you guys a new mod pack that I am calling SoSo. I'm going to show you guys how to install it, and then I will show you guys some gameplay instead of making two separate videos. Okay, so while we are installing this, I'm going to tell you why I named it what I named it. So after you download it, you are going to want to go to your run and then app data %, or %, app data. Yeah, you know. If you installed any of my other mod packs, you know. Okay, so here are all of my glorious, .minecrafts. I like to call them workspaces, but you know, it is what it is. You just want to take the .minecraft and move it into your roaming folder. While we wait for that, yada yada yada. Okay, well, the reason I named it SoSo is because originally when I started making this mod pack, I was trying to recreate a mod pack that a dude named CoCoSmackDown had used. And I wouldn't really say it was a mod pack, it was more just the name of a series called CoCoCraft. And that's where I got SoSo from, because I was just trying to recreate it, and originally I was just gonna like use it for just play by myself. I wasn't gonna like release this as like a mod pack. I was just gonna play it by myself, you know, just for, you know, good times and all that fun stuff. But then I couldn't find some of the mods that he used, and it just turned into something completely different. And you know, I kept telling myself, I get to like 10 mods. I installed like 10 mods. It's like, I'm not gonna install any more mods. And it's 15 mods. I'm not gonna install any more mods. And I got 20 mods, and I was like, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. So if this opens up, I'll go ahead and show you guys the mod list. I did not put this like in order of like, I didn't put it in alphabetical order. I put it in order of install. And reason I did that is because what order you install mods in actually matters. I found out while making this pack, which I thought was very interesting. I'm sorry, I gotta put some spaces here. It's hard for me to read words that are all just jumbled together. Okay, there we go. So we have mod loader, audio mod, Shook API. We got more creeps and weirdos, Scott's tools, premium wood, too many items, recipes, spawner GUI, dynamic lights, sprint and hop block mod, Somnia, custom sounds fix, which did not fix anything. White gold, which is an awesome mod. Single player command line, which I'm sure you all know what that is. Art of painting block, it's a good mod. Miner helmet, scuba suit, fire suit, and uranium mod, which is what that little explosion in the beginning is actually from. So alrighty, so once you have installed the super simple installation, you know, everything, here is, you know, all the files and everything. You can mess with it if you want. You don't have to, it doesn't really matter. I have put a world in here called Play Me, which is just a world that I've been working on over the course of building this pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, open up Minecraft, blah da da, and then we're gonna click on single player, and then bam, we're gonna go into this world. I will include the world edit file into the jar file before I upload this, because I do not currently have a download. Over here are the little paint sections. So here's the paint palette, and then, you know, just place that down, bam, then click, Let's draw. Let's use red. So smiley face. Let's make one eye green, and then we'll do. This person has dirty teeth. They're smiling with their teeth, even though you can't really tell. They have dirty teeth, all right, or really fucked up lips, whatever you want to think about it. All right, so bam, it's almost Christmas time. There's 21 days. I'm really fucking hyped. Mainly because I already know what I'm getting, so that's why I'm really fucking hyped. All right, so more creatures, you know, just adds in more creatures. We got a dog here named Landon, my brother's name. I actually, one of the dogs I tamed was actually named Sly Fox. I was actually kind of hyped about that. I took a picture of it and tweeted it at Sly Fox. And then here's my guinea pig. It's a little Z, you know. I'm sure you get it. All right, so premium woods. This is literally all of the woods that I have built this house surrounded by all of the woods. So there's this. I don't know the name of all the woods. I just really like all of the different woods. Now, if I don't fail, okay. So they might be like, "What's this run and jump mod blah blah?" Okay, so if you can see that I'm moving faster than I should be, I'm holding down R while walking, which is running. And these things right here, which you see everywhere, are the jump blocks. And I'm going to go ahead and make it daytime. I have made a course with the jump blocks or the hop blocks, whatever. I didn't actually fulfill what I wanted to with it, because I wanted to make it like super dope and this and that. And it was just taking too much time, and I was getting really frustrated. As we're going through this, I would like to note that I have not had one successful run on this. Like, you know, it just goes completely perfect. I have not had, that's just not happened yet. So, maybe since I'm recording it will. I doubt it though, because I'm simply not that lucky. So this is the sprint and hot block mod. I showed you guys more Creeps and Weirdos, different woods. As you can see, all the different trees. There will be an apple tree you guys will see here shortly. If you're wondering what seed this is, oh, well, see, we done fucked up. If you're wondering what seed this is the glacier seed that I'm sure anybody that likes to play 1.7.3 beta knows all about that world seed. So attempt 2, there we go. Then I don't make it all the way. Okay, whatever. So we're just gonna keep going, blah blah blah. So I've showed you guys a couple of the mods. I'm gonna tell you more about the other mods. So there's the fireproof suit and the scuba suit mod. The scuba suit, you know, it just allows you to breathe underwater for an amount of time. And then the fire suit, I actually did set myself on fire, took no damage, and I actually decided to go into lava and took no damage. So, you know, happy swimming in the nether, I guess. This is not going well. Anyways, so yeah, so what other mods do we have? So here's the suits. I'll just show you guys the super suit real quick, and you guys will just have to take my word on the you know, the whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, that reminds me, the controls, they actually do add controls in sprint and scuba are R. I changed scuba to Y. I'll probably change that in the settings in the file that I give to you guys before I actually give it to you guys, just so you're not having buttons overlap and stuff. See? But we're surviving underwater. Earlier when I had this on, the suit had taken damage, and I don't really know from what. So there's that. Okay, so back to the premium woods. There's one tree in particular that has wood that's referred to as magic wood, which you can create tools with, and you can create a machete. The machete is fun. Alright, so you probably heard me talk about the white gold. White gold is dope, honestly. Like, it's a super fast pickaxe. Like, So you might be like, well, that's overpowered, blah blah blah. This white gold is more rare than, or well, it's supposed to be more rare than diamond, and it also lasts a lot longer than diamond pickaxes, which is, you know, good in my book. So we also have the mining helmet mod. If you can tell, there's like a huge eyeball shaped type thing here, and honestly, like, it doesn't actually do anything. It just focuses more on, you know, certain parts of your vision, which make it seem like it's doing something when in reality it's not actually doing anything, but it does help. So I went ahead and included it. So there's that. So more creeps and weirdos. I'll let you guys explore that mod. So we have, my mind just went blank. I don't know why. Apparently we have different types of fences. Never noticed that before. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna see what these different types of fences are about real quick, because I didn't know about this. All says fence. Do they stack up? No, they don't. Okay. So, oh, okay, so it's a different, huh. I wonder why it doesn't have its own texture. That's interesting. So don't worry, you know, the more woods cover everything. Something I would like to know, if you do decide to spawn indoors from more woods or premium wood, it will give you a half door, and if you break the half door, it gives you a full door. So there's that. You would think after making this mod pack I would just like know all the mods offhand, but I actually don't. We're gonna go ahead and look at the nuclear reactor real quick, because there are a few things that are cool that I'd like to show you guys. So let's get some coal. I'm gonna try. I don't actually know what fuels you can and can't use, so you know, we're gonna try a few different things. So we got cobblestone, and yeah. All right. So if you take, wrong way. So if you take coal and you put it in there, I'll leave a few in there. I'll speed up the video real quick. Okay, so as you can see, you know, it just turns coal into radioactive coal. If you didn't, you know, get the message out of that. So now we have some radioactive coal. I believe we can use this as fuel for the reactor, and then we can put some cobblestone in here. I don't actually know how long this radioactive coal lasts, so maybe I'm gonna guess it probably lasts longer than normal coal. But bam, see, there you have some obsidian. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to make the reactor, because if it's easier to make than finding obsidian, going to the nether might be a lot easier than it used to be, at least in this mod pack. Okay, so this is how you make the reactor. Out of all the time that I spent mining, I only found 2 pieces of this uranium ore. I only found 2 pieces once, and don't touch it because it kills you. So I only found 2 pieces that one time, which if you look at the explosion, you actually see me go run into it. But it looks crazy simple to make. It's just bam, bam, and then you have your nuclear reactor. So, you know, with that being said, you can make obsidian super simple. Now, the scuba suits don't take much damage, but just want you to know, the hardest part of the scuba suit is the scuba mask, which requires 2 diamonds, and some iron. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. And then everything is just super simple from there. And then with the fireproof suit, it just wastes a lot of iron mainly, but it's definitely worth it. I don't know what this does, but you can make a you can't make a uranium skull, but you can spawn one in if you'd like. I have not used the uranium arrows on anything, so that may be interesting if I can press the right key to get out of my inventory. Is it just... oh shit, okay. I just blew up my track. You know, this fucking track pisses me off anyways. Fuck this track. Swear to God. Oh yeah, there's the apple tree I was talking about though. So now that we know what that does, that's actually really dope. It's not what I was expecting. So you can make uranium arrows if you'd like. Those are pretty fun. And then, the main thing that the main reason I decided to go with the uranium mod is because of the Paxel. I couldn't find a Paxel mod, at least a normal fucking Paxel mod. I found one that was really stupid. I'm like, why is this? No. So, you know, you just make your average Paxel, but you do have to find... how do you make uranium ingots? I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Okay, so there's a uranium block. How do you get a uranium ingot? Let's mine some uranium real quick.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our handy dandy uranium Paxel and mine this up real quick. Okay, so we just get uranium dust.
But how do you get the oops. How do you get the this is upsetting me that I don't know this and I'm making a video. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Don't worry, I figured it out. You need to put gold bars into the reactor and then you get uranium ingots. I tried iron bars and it just didn't work, so I was like, okay, now I gotta look it up. Okay, so I did showcase the white gold a little bit with the pickaxe. The shovel it's yes. Ooh. Now the axe does not work on the whatchamacallit trees. The premium wood trees, unfortunately. If I knew how to make them work or make it work, I would. Unfortunately, I guess it does. Never mind. I saw once upon a time in a video that they didn't, and I just assumed they didn't. I guess I'm the ass. Alrighty, so they do work, and I went ahead and messed around with the dynamic lights mod to make sure that all of the torches from all different woods would work. So bam, you know, you can walk around with a torch of whatever kind you want and it will work. So now that we've covered the uranium mod and the white gold mod and the scuba mod and all these other mods, I'm sure I'm probably missing something, but you probably get the gist. But with that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you all download the ModPack. It's actually really fun and I really like to use it. I've had a lot of fun actually making this ModPack, more fun than some of the other ModPacks that I have released. It started off as a nostalgic experience for me, being that it was I based this ModPack off of one of my favorite YouTubers who has since quit uploading and recently has deleted his Twitter and Facebook page. I'm thinking that next he'll delete his Facebook page. I really hope he doesn't, or not Facebook page, YouTube page. I really hope he doesn't, because, well, that will make me very sad, and I'm sure that will make some other people very sad. I know I can't be the only one that goes back and watches the same videos that we've already seen, a couple hundred times probably. So, you know, it started off as a nostalgic experience for me, and it turned into something completely different, but I still really like this mod pack, and I think everyone should go ahead and download this mod pack. It has 20 mods, and in my opinion, all of the mods except for the core mods are all great. Core mods are great, but they don't serve a purpose. So, that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and as always, I will see you in the next one.